Hey guys, it's the 28113A here with a new video, but another rant video. And what I'm gonna be talking about today is the stupid policy of the Nintendo eShop that every week 20 to 30 games is gonna be released every week. And if you're a casual gamer, you might be thinking, oh, what? 20, 30 games? That's really good. That's actually really good. But if you're looking beyond casual, this is bad and good at the same time. I'm gonna give you some of my reasons why I think this is bad and some of the reasons I think this is good. First off, I'm gonna start with good. Nintendo's just going to get a lot of cash out of this, and 20 to 30 games, who knows, maybe there's a couple hidden gems inside the eShop every week that we might find the next Shovel Knight, or the next Super Bomberman R, or Ukulele, or any good indie games. But the other side of the good thing is, another reason this is a good thing is their stock might, and I say might very lightly, might get their stocks back up. They might get their stocks back up. Because if you haven't heard recently, their stocks are just plummeting. They're just dropping. Not like they're dropping really fast, but they're just going down a little bit by a little bit. But at the same time, this is bad because most of us might know, some of us know that they're just doing this to make the investors happy. They make them so happy so they can invest back into Nintendo. Because they're too much they're being pussies, basically, because they don't trust Nintendo on their risks. They did risks in the past and they paid off, really, like the N64 and the Wii. But in their most recent experiment, their hybrid console is doing really good. It's actually the fastest selling console in American history of all time. But another reason that this is bad, we're gonna get a lot of shovelware. By that I mean a lot of shit mobile games, because they're probably gonna charge. Because I don't want to be charged. I don't want to be charged $5 for a mobile game that I can just get on my phone for free. I don't want to do that. None of us want to get a mobile game, especially a 3D mobile game that only can last possibly 3 hours on a Switch, and it can last longer on your phone, and it's free on your phone instead of paying $5 to $10. But if you're a casual, you might think this is good. Oh my god, 20 to 30 games. Let's see. And yet you see a lot of crappy games like Family Party 101. A lot of Mario Party clones. A lot of Snipper Clip clones possibly as well. But another reason that this is bad, let me give you an example. What if a new Shovel Knight game comes out, Shovel Knight 2, and this is 2 weeks after that. I'm notified 2 weeks after that it's out. Like, one of my friends told me, oh, Shovel Knight 2's out. I think you should go buy it on the eShop because it's $10. And I was like, oh, cool. I'm gonna go buy it. So I go on I take out my Switch. I go on the eShop, do all that with my account and all that great jazz. go straight down, scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. I have to possibly keep scrolling through 60 to 50 something games. Scroll and scroll. And I might even pass the game too, because how fast I'm going, or I'm not paying attention. And I have to keep doing it all over again, and it's going to keep being a hassle just to find the goddamn game. It's going to be a goddamn hassle. So then, after I do get the game, I'm going to be like, wow, it took me this long just to get a single game. Wow. And then, oh man. And then when, it's gonna suck, honestly, for the indie developers. It's gonna suck. Because before this policy started, or was a thing, I'm sorry for this long pause, but it's hard for them. It's hard for the indie developers to get notoriety. The creators of Shovel Knight were lucky enough just to get notoriety because how good their game was. And the wrong developers are going to get notoriety for their crap games. And it's unfair for the indie developers that pour their heart and soul into their games because they want to get noticed. They have hopes and dreams just to get notoriety so they can get big, so they can get better jobs at different video game companies and get their skill and give some of their skills to more developers down and give their skills to more developers in the future so they can help them make good games. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. Yooka-Laylee. That was made by the people who made Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Donkey Kong 64, Conker's Bad Fur Day, GoldenEye 007, and GoldenEye. Those are the games that basically really made the N64. Because those games are one of the best games of all time. GoldenEye 007 and Perfect Dark popularized the first-person shooter genre. Maybe without those games, we wouldn't have Call of Duty. We wouldn't have Halo. We wouldn't have many other shooters in the market. Because really, at the time, no one has experimented with that kind of shooter. And we had 3D platformers too. Sure, really, the developers didn't know what to do because they were barely starting with 3D graphics. But they tried and they succeeded. We had 3D platformers. We had some of the best of all time. Banjo-Kazooie, still to this day, is arguably maybe even better than Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time, even though Ocarina of Time is just a bunch of fetch quests. But those developers left and made their own game, Yooka-Laylee, and they're called Playtonic Games now. They're called that company because they can't deal with Rare. I mean, they can't really deal with Microsoft. But those developers poured their heart and soul into Yooka-Laylee, and they made a Kickstarter, and that thing blew up, and they deserved. I played a little bit of Yooka-Laylee, not much, but a little bit, and I loved it. It's so fun. I played Banjo-Kazooie before. I played Conker's Bad Fur Day before, and not all the way through, but I played them, and they were magnificent. I don't care about the graphics. I don't care. It's just fun. And honestly, those games, they made me feel like a little kid again. Because I grew up with a GameCube / Wii and a little bit of N64. Those are the consoles I grew up with as a little kid. And it's so hard for them just to get notoriety. Because now there's going to be more crappy mobile games that are going to overshadow them. Because then it's going to be harder for them. It was a little bit hard. It's going to be more hard now to, not just with the 20 to 30 games. Like if a huge game releases, like what if the 30 games drop on the same day as Super Smash Bros? Imagine that. Those indie games won't get notoriety at all, even if they're better than Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, freaking Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. Those games won't get notoriety at all, because when it was released, it was just simply bad timing. But why, Nintendo? Why would you do this? I know you're kind of nervous or like confused, because you guys pulled out every good thing in E3. The ones I mainly remember from E3 is Fortnite, Dragon Ball FighterZ, and Smash Bros. Those are the 3 games I just mainly want on my Switch. I can just play those games for hours, maybe even years, and I'll be satisfied with my Switch. I don't care if I didn't have Breath of the Wild. I didn't care if I had Mario Odyssey. I wouldn't care. That's why you guys are probably confused, because those are really popular games with a lot of people, especially Fighters and Dragon Ball FighterZ and Super Smash Bros. Those ones are huge in the fighting game community. Huge. Those games are at EVO. Smash Bros. Has been at every single EVO, I think since 2009 or 8. At least one Smash Bros. Game has been at every EVO since 08 or 07. I think, since you guys are confused, you think this is the right decision. You think this is the right decision, but it's not, Nintendo. And if you are going to do this, and if you are actually have the balls to do this, Nintendo, because I know Reggie has, I bet Reggie has, like, big ass ones. Give us a rating system. Give us a rating system then. Because if you are going to do this, give us a rating system, please. We need that. Because we don't want to plow through. Because we don't want to like, oh, this game's fun. It looks cool. Then we buy it. And we find out it's really crappy and really glitchy. Or barely even playable. Like at 10 frames per second or something. We need a rating system then. Because we can't deal with this mobile crap. We just can't deal with this shovelware. We can't go through the Wii era again, where there's a bunch of games on clearance staying there for possible months and years. Because we don't need that. We need a rating system. Because if we do get a rating system in the future, that will help us a lot. That will help us a lot, and it will help your casual fans. And also help mainly your hardcore fans, because they want to find the latest and goodest stuff. Because we just can't deal with the shovelware or the glitchy bad mobile games that you guys are charging us $5 to $10 for. But be grand, man. But really, Nintendo, if I made a decision, just one decision, I would stop and don't do this program anymore. I would stop, because then the indie developers, if they have godlike games, we need those developers. We need that game. We need to give them a contract where they can just simply make more indie games or more sequels to the series for the Switch, because then that'll give media attention, and that will help the Switch a ton, and it'll give people an incentive just to buy the system alone, just for that game. Like Yooka-Laylee. I just wanted Yooka-Laylee. I didn't know. Remember guys, I played a little bit of Yooka-Laylee. And once I found out it was going to be on the Switch, I just wanted that game just for the Switch. I just wanted that one game, and I'll be good. Then I found out Doom was going to be on the Switch, and I wanted that game too. And holy crap, I don't have ukulele yet, but I'm saving up to get ukulele. But Doom, Jesus Christ. But really, Nintendo, I'm gonna say this once again. Stop this, please. We all need you to stop this. You guys are already getting panned by more YouTubers than you know it. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. I know this. There's a YouTuber you might know of, is Fu Game Crew. They're a small channel. I'm smaller than them, but they're a small channel. They have near 30K subs. I recommend you guys help those guys out, because those are amazing guys. They make wonderful live streams and wonderful videos. I love you guys. Thank you guys for possibly even subbing to my channel. But Nintendo, please stop this. And if FU Game Crew made a video of 6 ways to fix the eShop if you guys are actually going to go through this. One of them was a rating system. And we just need that single thing, in my opinion. Just a rating system. I don't care. Just a rating system. Because I don't want to plow through, once again, through shovelware and bullshit. And I don't want the Switch to die. I don't want the Switch to die through this stupid policy. I don't want the Switch to die through bad, horrible games. I don't want the Switch to be the next Saturn, even though it didn't have a botch launch. I don't want the Switch to end up like the Saturn. I don't want it to end up like that, because I don't want it to have the reputation of it having bad games. I don't want it to have the reputation of being a good system, but then Nintendo just got too cocky and whoa, they continue pushing out bad games. I don't want that, Nintendo. Both of us don't want that. All of your fans don't want that, Nintendo. I know you know better. I know you can stop this. I know you can pull through without this stupid policy. We know you can pull out quality games without this. We know indie developers are going to pull out good games. We know that. Man. But Nintendo, if you are going to do this, and if you truly are, God bless you guys. This might be the Switch's last stop. This might be their last ride I'm not gonna say it. But all I'm gonna say here is, really, this is dangerous for Nintendo, and this is dangerous for the Switch. The 281138 signing out. Have a good one, guys. God bless Nintendo.
Damn. Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick-ass boy.